your camera instantly went HD after we went live.
What it do, people? Come on in on this
Come
fine Monday.
on in the room. Tell the pastor, say, come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor, and he writes out all my prescription. Oh, he gives me all my messing up in the room. Tell the pastor, say, look at Dante in there quick.
What up, Dante?
Hey, we finally got our first comment. Somebody saying first.
Come on in. I ain't nothing but a thing.
What's happening? We on Facebook and YouTube today. Facebook and YouTube today. Got 2 viewers on Facebook. Oh, they coming in now.
Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Oh, you know what? Let me send the link. You know, I got to hit my peoples up.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow that storm hitting.
Man. Did it downgrade or upgrade? I know it was hitting. Yesterday was getting into a category 1 as it hit. What's up, Amelia? Amelia, we missed you for a while. That's YouTube.
Hey, Amelia.
Sadness. The email came out too because I got the notification. What up, Scotty? What up, Scotty, baby? Sleepy baby. Please say the baby.
What?
Oh, God. Siri think I'm talking to her.
Because you don't know how to talk.
I don't know how Sleepy sound like Siri.
Because you can't talk.
No, Siri, bye. Come on, something. What can I help you with? Nothing.
Not a goddamn thing. You try to pay these bills? Well, then shut up.
Dante say category 2. It's in the Florida Panhandle, isn't it? Last I saw. Is it veering towards Louisiana?
It's supposed to hit the little tip of the boot, like right in there, right where Alabama is.
Oh, still tough.
Mm-hmm.
Karina and Sabrina.
What up, y'all? Come on in.
I don't know who Karina and Sabrina is. There go your mama. Hey, mama.
First of all, how many times have I had to tell you?
She loves both of us. She loves both of us the same. And I'm the favorite because I'm the oldest.
First of all, you are not related to me. So I don't know how you just threw yourself in my family.
I'm the oldest.
No, don't be trying to get in my family.
I'm mama's favorite.
No, you just trying to get a plate on Thanksgiving.
Who is trying to get one is me.
No.
Yep. Just Sabrina, but you got 2. Who is Sabrina?
Hi, Sabrina. Welcome.
Sabrina, could you tell us who you are so we can acknowledge you correctly so we can know? That's your people?
Why do you always say that's you, that's your people? I don't know who half of these people are, Ken. They find our podcast.
I know one Sabrina in Dallas. Is this Sabrina in Dallas?
They find our podcast like everybody else does. It's on the internets, okay?
What up, Kevin Quinn? What's up, Kevin Quinn?
No, Mama, don't do that.
See?
Don't do that.
See? Honorary.
She don't love you. She don't love these hoes.
She can't love you like I love you. I don't know the rest of the words. Wanna be on your son? What's up, Sabrina out of Dallas, my girl?
How you not even know your own people? You ratchet.
I don't know who Karina is.
Just ratchet.
She ratchet?
No, you ratchet.
We having a damn good time today. Kevin Quinn on Facebook. The Facebook comments are not coming into the Be Live, so I'll be talking to Facebook here, and we can talk to YouTube here.
All right, let me see if I got to send out the link to anybody else real quick.
Patreon Bay. Send the link to Patreon Bay.
I'm going to just shut up and eat my popcorn because Ken trying to get socked out on this show. You got some Patreon bays up in the comments too. Don't act dumb.
I do not.
Mm-hmm. Where is Julie?
That's not my bae. Quit trying
No,
to put
I'm
us
not.
together.
I'm not talking about Julie. I'm just asking where Julie is.
I
Calm
texted her.
down.
I texted her, so she should be here.
You and your comment bays. Don't be acting dumb. Don't be
I'm
looking off.
trying to put 2 and 2 together and make 5.
Mm. Can you hear me crunching?
Very much so.
Oh my bad.
You can't make it, but you're trying to make it wet before you swallow it. That's something nasty. Eat your popcorn right. There goes Julie.
Julie in the house.
Our unofficial producer.
Man, Ken, work whipped my ass today.
I don't want to talk about work. Fuck work. Fuck that place.
I agree.
On God and them.
On baby them.
And that's on baby.
I'm sorry, the popcorn sound good. This is some Jolly
They ain't
Time.
paying us. They not paying us. Don't you put them up there. They not paying us.
Lightly buttered, lightly salted white corn.
Why couldn't it be black corn?
Nigga, you ever ate black popcorn before? No. Shut up.
I've burned popcorn. Yes, I have eaten black popcorn.
Nothing. Never mind.
But we got 11 viewers in here. Let's get this thing rolling. What's up, everybody? You know
this
it
is another episode of Maybe I'm Tripping with Joya the Queen and
Big Ken, I guess. Hijack my intro.
Thank you all for joining. I told you I was gonna steal it one day.
And I'm Joya the Queen. Thank you for joining us.
You did it all wrong.
No, I can't. I'm losing my luster.
So let me take that crown off of your head and put it where it rightfully goes.
Hope it fall off.
It's been tilted before, but it'll never stop me.
Because you wear it like Jay-Z back in 89.
No, I wear it like T.I., just on the corner of my head.
Never moved.
Never moved. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for joining today on this somber Monday. You know, I've had a lot going on today.
We don't want to talk about work.
I'm not talking about work. I'm talking about other personal things that I've come to realize is that
I think she's coming out of the closet, guys.
What?
Nothing.
Fuck you, Ken. Yeah, I just realized that a lot of things that I do for a reason, and I never knew what that reason was until I was faced with things right in front of me. So,
bro, do you know I was thinking about that same thing Sunday? I swear to God, this is not pre-recorded. This is not pre-produced. But what you just said, I swear I was thinking about it yesterday.
Yeah, it's like when reality finally faces you, like finally is right there in your face, and you're like, you know what? I get it now. But the good thing about that is that you can change your habits. You can change the way that you do things and the way that you act on things, you know, once you confront the things in your way.
True.
So I'm woke today. I'm woke.
Some of you woke people need to go back to sleep or go take a nap or get some more rest and come back.
I'm not talking about woke as in politics and society and things like that, but I'm woke within myself. You know what I'm saying? There's another part of me that has been unlocked.
Oh shit.
And I appreciate it.
Is it like Hollywood Unlocked? Is there a scandal brewing?
There is a scandal actually brewing that we're going to talk about. Let's move into the first story. Ken, take us away.
I don't really know much about it. It just came across my radar. But if you were a long time viewer, back in March, this was one of our first or second stories.
You like that
Andrew
transition?
Gillum. Shut up.
You like that transition? That was a nice one.
Andrew Gillum, who was found in a room, slumped, in his own vomit, pills in the room. There is a male of the homosexual persuasion in there, trainer.
Don't say that. He was a male prostitute.
He was a prostitute.
He could like women too. He doesn't have to just like men.
True. That is true. But it's come to, well, all the speculation and what we thought could be and what we could be, but we said we were going to wait until he talks because he went into hiding, went back into rehab. He had blamed it on the alcohol, and I don't think if he said illicit drug, but he did blame it on the alcohol, said he had a drinking problem, went to rehab, had an interview. Julie, shut it up, and Dante, shut up. He has come out and said that he is, and they didn't even ask him. He just said, I want to talk about it because I know it's going to come up. I identify as bisexual. He said he's not gay. He's bisexual. And and him and his family have been dealing with that for a long time.
That's not true. I don't believe it. I mean, he can say what he wants to say. It's his story to tell. But at the same time, I don't believe it. The reason being is because when he was confronted about the incident, he said that he didn't even, know what was going on. He wasn't around that man. He was by himself drinking and taking drugs. And, he had nothing to do with all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? He also lied and said that he was at a friend's wedding and he got drunk at the wedding and decided to, go back to his hotel. But who wedding it was? Nobody still came forward to say whose wedding it was.
Getting married. It was a private ceremony.
Still.
That's what I said, Julie. Somebody was finna leak. I think it was the escort. I think the escort was like, hey, give me $100,000 or I'm telling it all.
Mm-hmm.
My brother said his wife dumb as hell. Because she did an interview too, didn't she? Because I think she did the interview first.
I think she believed his original story.
Siri keep trying to come up. I'm not talking to you, Siri.
Turn Siri ass off. Does she got something to add to the story?
Siri, leave me alone. Siri, turn off. She said she don't know how to respond to that.
My Siri be sassy as hell too.
I'm just like, just turn off. Leave me alone. That motherfucker hit.
There you go. So what do you think?
You look, we were on here at least 2 minutes before we started. You seen me puffing on this thing, and it was not doing this. Soon as we go live, it always forsakes me. Why hast thou forsaken me?
Because you
they
don't
used to call me Crazy Joe, but now they call me Batman. That's what I said, Julie. He may be getting extorted by someone who has the story, and he just had to get in front of it. But it's just so disheartening because of the history of him, his family, his father being an activist in Florida. You know what I mean? And it's just going to be a blemish on his character, his, political aspirations, and all types of, I don't know. I think he can bounce back, but he just got to get ahead of it quickly like he is. And
he need to hire Olivia Pope. That's what he need to do.
Right. But the thing about it is, I think he can shake back. Because it's one of those ideas where people don't care.
People really don't. They
don't
care more when you try to hide it, when you lie about it, because then you're making it an actual scandal instead of just telling the truth from jump. Then nobody can say, oh, well, what is he hiding? Nothing, because he just told you.
My brother said he shouldn't have said nothing.
He had no choice but to say something because he was caught. If he wasn't caught and nobody knew, we wouldn't even be talking about this because nobody would have known. He would have never had to say anything. He got caught, embarrassed his family. You know what I'm saying? Embarrassed himself even.
Who released the pictures?
Could have been the escort. But my thing is, if there's pictures, there's videos. So maybe that's what is happening now.
We're talking about Andrew Gillum and him, I guess you could say, coming out of the closet. What's up, Kirby? Him coming out of the closet is bisexual. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Kirby. And Christine.
I inboxed her.
I always call her Christine. I know that's not your name. I'm sorry.
Jessica.
I'm so sorry.
But hey, here's the thing. Nobody calls her Jessica. They just call her Kirby.
No, I'm talking about
Chris.
Yes.
That's her name is Chris.
I'm so sorry. Kirby? I know Kirby.
I know Kirby.
Okay, so let's see. Did you see that Rudy Giuliani believes that black people are the enemy?
I never saw that. I've been out of the loop. I was out of the pocket this weekend. I wasn't on any social media like that, except for when I was posting my modeling pictures. Did you get to see them?
Modeling pictures?
I was on Instagram.
So you're an Instagram model now?
I'm tidying it up.
Now?
I'm tidying it up.
You little thought you. So basically, he was speaking with Chris Cuomo, the former New York City mayor. Talked about a few things like the 9/11 attacks. He also gave his thoughts on presumptive Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden. Talked about the use of masks and the shutdown in New York due to the COVID-19 pandemic, along with...
You said you turned Jamaican? 19? You Jamaican now? What that thing? We said thing now. We got the COVID-19. COVID-19.
I hate you.
Hey, Tom, I think she tried to say 19, but it came out 19. So now she's Jamaican. It's Joya, the Rastafari. Boop. Back to you, Tom.
Anyway, but he was talking about just a lot of different things. But during the conversation, they switched gears a little bit, kept speaking on Trump. In the clip, Chris tells Rudy his message is, the media is your enemy. The blacks are the enemy. And before going on, Rudy cuts Chris off to reply, they are. Sparks outrage all over Twitter.
Here's the thing with Rudy Giuliani. First of all, he's 100 years old. And see, his remarks come from, Siri, I don't want you. His remarks come from not getting punched in the mouth a long time ago. If you'd have punched him in his mouth a long time ago, he would not be saying these types of things.
He wouldn't look any different, honestly. His mouth already looks sunken in.
Sheesh. Julie, leave Kanye alone, please.
I'm so tired of Kanye, but that is Ken's boy.
It's Ken's boy.
Did you hear about the lady that makes $10,000 a month on OnlyFans acting like a dog?
That's weird. What do you mean?
Licks out of a bowl, eats out of a bowl, crawls on the floor, make dog noises, and she makes $10,000 a month. There's
somebody for everybody.
She's from Texas too. Name is Jenna Phillips.
Still,
Only
still
had an OnlyFans for 18 months and said she was consistently posting vanilla content until realizing she can make more money acting like a puppy. The Austin resident claims acting like a dog was her longtime fetish, but didn't know she could use it in a sexual way. She gained 215,000 TikTok followers and was able to quit her job as an optician to work full-time providing the content. She said, I have always acted like a puppy, but not in a sexual way at first. I used to pretend I was a puppy when I was growing up. Looking back on it now, it's kind of always been there. Just didn't know there was a scene. I just thought it was my personality.
Let's play a game. Guess what race it is?
Oh.
What you got, Joya?
I'll take white for 500, Alex.
You would be correct. Let me tell you what you've won. Absolutely nothing.
What?
These people out here crazy. But the thing, it goes back to people acting like a puppy, but then there's that whole horse fetish too. To where they have like the people put on like saddles, they're ridden, they have the tails and like the horse faces, they prance and do equestrian activities like jumping over things and things like that.
Okay, so I've seen something, and I don't know where I seen it on. And
they said white.
I've seen mama, cover your ears.
Oh shoot!
You know what a butt plug is, right?
With the mane with the tail.
I've seen that. I'm like, who the fuck?
But they're not doing that. They're not doing that. But there's the dude who said once he puts the bridle in his mouth or the bit, he just transforms and he gets to shaking his head and doing this. And bruh, look it up, man. Look it up and you will be amazed.
If somebody did that, I mean, to each his own, but if somebody did that to me and we about to, get it on or whatever, and he came up there dressed like a horse, I would kick that nigga in the head.
Hey, that's what they do. But then there's people who like when their people act like babies.
I don't like that either.
Shit in diapers, want to be burped and fed and rocked. I'm eating. Listen, here's the thing. It be men like me. I'm going to give you my stats. I'm almost 6'2", 290 pounds. Think of me in a diaper and want you to care for me as a child, as an infant. We don't say baby, an infant.
I don't even want this popcorn no more.
Look, like sleeping cribs, play mats and all that, bonnets, like the old school bonnet you tie around and got the little thing on the top. Like that.
Like Sweet Pea on Popeye?
Yeah, just like that. But then they do here's the thing. They don't even use adult diapers and things like that. They use old school cloth diapers with the safety pin in the middle. Look it up. There's something for everybody. And everything can be monetized.
Why would a grown ass person? But you know what? I honestly feel like people who like things like that, like if a guy wants his girl to dress up as like a baby and do all of that shit, he's a pedophile. And I'm going to say that. I'm sorry.
No, but you know what? I've never seen a woman act like that. It's mostly men.
I've seen women do that. They talk in their little baby voices, and then I've seen women like the onesies or whatever. They're comfortable. I like to sleep in them or whatever. Mm-hmm. It keeps me warm. No, they use that as I'm a baby, blah, blah, blah. Suck a pacifier, drink bottles and all of that stuff for their men.
Remember when pacifiers was hot back in the day? I'm older than you, but when I was in middle school and high school, it was the pacifier. What? That was the dumbest thing.
in Louisiana, that was the time where people were popping a lot of pills and didn't want their jaws to lock, so they had to have a pacifier to chew on. That's why. When Boosie came with them pills, them pills, everybody had a pacifier because, you didn't want your jaws to lock. But we used to wear them on a chain.
Right.
It wasn't to
act
like a baby. It was fashion, and it was to chew on if you were a pill popper.
Right. My brother brought Odell Beckham with the shit. I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
Yeah, we talked about that last episode, and
that's before
he has. I mean, he's taking it like a champ. So whatever.
Yeah. Here's the thing: he's a millionaire. You can't hurt him with rumors.
Right.
No one cares. No, hey, you ain't made it till somebody says something outlandish about you. Back in the day, when you started making money, the thing was, oh, he gay. That's what it was. It's gay. It's just when you're called gay, you've made money.
Man, Usher been gay since the first album.
What? Just because he danced.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that wasn't a thing in Louisiana. I mean, ignorant people do that because in Louisiana, men dance.
Right. Michael Jackson been dancing since he was 5.
Yeah, but he came up. They watched him as a child. Usher came in like teen, going into adult.
I only see Michael with 2 women and a whole lot of children.
Leave Michael alone too. He can't defend himself right now.
I don't give a goddamn.
True. Man, I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, we was talking about the whole baby thing.
Yeah, I'm off of that.
Pacifier?
I'm off of that too.
Odell Beckham?
Off of that too. I don't care to talk about people who rumors don't hurt. That's just dumb to me. It doesn't make any sense. Shut up.
Well, let's move on to the next story. Did you hear? And I just want to say I'm so proud because she is one of my idols and I love this lady. Halle Berry being speechless after landing a $20 million deal with Netflix.
Yo, she's doing the boxing movie?
Yes, Bruised.
I want to watch that. I want to check it out. But you know what, though? Let me tell you this. Nobody was putting out numbers, and I thought about this today after I heard the story. Nobody was putting out numbers until Monique was saying she's being slighted and marginalized and things like that. Ever since then, it's like, oh, Tiffany Haddish got this deal. Now Halle Berry got this $20 million deal. This person's getting this money. And it's like, you didn't get a check and people still getting paid and you still bitter and whatever you got going on or whatever. I'll just be like, come on, man, just shut the hell up. Nobody
cares. This is also going to be her directorial debut.
I just wanted to be done right.
I do too, but
I don't want Creed.
I want
Rocky.
I've always loved Halle Berry. I don't care what nobody says. She was the best Catwoman. Yes.
Eartha Kitt.
Ew. Now, if anybody acted like an animal, that's her.
She stayed in character until her demise.
She probably never mind.
But the thing is, I'm gonna say she was the best cat. I'm gonna say she was the best Catwoman.
No, Halle Berry.
Eartha Kitt.
I'll have to disagree.
But
something that probably would have landed me in hell. But I'm gonna
look at it's 2 different types of acting, the types of roles, the verbiage. You know what I'm saying? Like back when she was doing it, it was more comic bookish. When they did it, it was more theatrical stunts and things like that. You know, back when Eartha Kitt, it was like pow, bang, zoom.
Dante.
I said what I said. What I said.
I said what I said.
Hey, did you get those pictures?
What pictures?
I just sent them to you. I hope I sent them to you.
Didn't be nothing.
I
Oh yeah, you did. My bad. Why didn't I get a notification?
don't know.
Kid, these your modeling pictures?
You know, you just try. You know, let's do it. Yeah, let's just a little sorry. Not too.
Y'all, Kid did the same pose in every picture. Just with one with glasses, one without glasses.
And two different shirts. And two different pairs of pants. Kimberly Brooks.
What up, Kimberly? Ken.
You see? Did I send you the look away?
What look away?
I ain't sending it to you. I'll send it later.
Look. You know what I'm? Yeah, you sent me the look away.
You didn't like the look away?
You was looking like this.
Somebody was saying something to me. I just was what? I was
But
like,
why
what?
you got your eyes are way up here, like you cockeyed? Like, what are you doing, Ken?
I am.
You need me to direct you and tell you what poses to do.
Here's the thing. That was my first time doing something like that. So be quiet.
Because you know I'm a model.
You are a model.
Semi-professionally, might I add.
Hey, Monday Night Football, and I'm missing the game, 2 games today to be on the podcast, and I play football.
You could have went and watched that bullshit stuff.
I know there was the Saints won. That was a good deal, but the Giants and somebody.
Oh,
and
the
somebody
Saints
else.
won, huh? Let me text somebody that was talking shit about the Saints.
Beat Tampa Bay and Tom Brady.
See, people just don't know. Just want to send something to somebody that was talking shit.
Oh, shit. Let me put this down.
You know I'm petty. Anyway, Halle Berry was the best Catwoman, and I said what I said. I love Halle Berry. She's a great actress. She seems like a sweet person. Bad.
She got bad feet.
No, she don't. She has
there's pictures. No.
bad luck with relationships.
No, she got bad feet.
Really?
If she focused on her feet, she probably keep somebody.
You know what they say about women with bad feet?
No, what do they say? Well, no, her thing is structurally. It's nothing that she could do to fix it. That's just
okay. I'm thinking,
no. She ain't dusty feet. No.
okay, because you know what they say about women with some dust ass feet.
Dusty cat.
Exactly.
They got titty musk.
What?
They got titty musk right up under here. It's musty.
Ew.
What's in this hookah? It's the hashish. This is going to be double apple.
Okay, let's see. What other story do we have? Did you hear about the deputy that burglarized the home after responding to a call about a death?
The fuck?
A California deputy. Dang, I can't talk today. Hold on, let me get some water.
She tried to say deputy, but she said deputy. Back to you, Tom.
I can't. Okay, a California deputy was captured on camera burglarizing an Orange County home after responding to a call about a man who died there.
Damn.
12-year Orange County Sheriff's Office veteran Steve Hortz was arrested and jailed Thursday for burglarizing the home of a deceased homeowner in July. He responded to a call about a man in his 70s who died of natural causes on July 20th, and security footage showed Hortz returning to the home on 3 separate occasions in late July and mid-August to unlock the doors and then remove several items while in uniform.
What's up, Joe Thomas? Facebook. What's happening?
What up, Joe? It says that officials also reported that the deceased homeowner's attorney contacted the sheriff's department to report several items missing from the home and provided footage as evidence. It says he removed 2 safes, ceiling fans, a rifle case, and other items that were not disclosed. So
This man stole the ceiling fan?
Hey, man, this is a California home. That man probably had money. Them ceiling fans be nice.
They got money.
Got money.
But my thing is this, man. The loss. Joe actually said fuck 12. Why can I hear myself? No, I guess I can't. Joe said fuck 12. But 2 safes? What up, Zanelle? What up, Zanelle?
What up, Zanelle?
Did they say what was in the safes?
They did not. They said that they weren't disclosing some of the items that were taken, but he took 2 safes, some ceiling fans, a rifle case, which probably had a rifle in it, and some other things.
Did they say how old was the deceased man?
He was in his 70s. Died of natural causes.
You probably some older guns too. So did they disclose the here's the thing, Black Devil's Advocate. What's the race? Did they release a picture?
Yes, they did. And this is his picture.
I don't know what he is.
His
house.
Yeah, his Steve Hortz. So I'm guessing he may be of German descent. Hortz, possibly.
Yeah, goddamn thief. And then he going to jail. They finna beat his ass up in there. They finna beat his ass. He going to PC immediately.
I mean, it's a theft. So I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, Orange County is nice. I agree, Dante. So it's a theft, and he probably doesn't have a criminal background. You know, he was a supposed decorated police officer, sheriff.
They're always decorated until they get caught.
Yeah, and then, you know, he might get lucky and get maybe like 5-10 years probation. Remember, he's white.
White, and he's German.
Right.
So he's white.
He's white. They're gonna
give him some sausage in there.
I just had to flash my Snuggie real quick, let people know, you know. Get a
what the home team is, you know.
Just you see that. See that sign right there. Saints, baby.
Stop patting your breast.
I was patting my Snuggie.
That covered your breast. Don't turn this into one of them OnlyFans podcasts now. We ain't got no PayPals up here, nothing like that.
I'm taking Ken's pictures that he sent me, and I'm making him an OnlyFans page.
I already have an OnlyFans page. It's called Black Lavender. Please go follow him. No, I wasn't lying. I was dead serious.
Black what?
Lavender. We've already talked about this.
I'm speechless.
Don't hate on me.
Jesus. Are you for real?
On my mama and them.
I don't know. I still don't trust you. You sound like you would lie.
Someone in the room go to OnlyFans / Black Lavender and see what you see.
My phone will blow up.
No. There's no nudity on there yet.
I definitely ain't going. Anywho, let's go on to the next story. Did you hear about your good old boy, Conor McGregor?
What did he do?
Arrested for attempted sexual assault.
Tell me the story.
Actually, the story isn't really long at all. It says that found himself in shackles. Again, attempted sexual assault. Let's see. He was taken into custody in Corsica for the alleged crime. While not many details have been shared on the incident, the court official in Corsica sent a statement. To the agents France Presse confirming Conor's arrest following a complaint filed in September denouncing acts that could be described as attempted sexual assault and sexual exhibition. Mr. Conor Anthony McGregor was the subject of hearing by the Grand Oh Lord, I'm saying French words
Slow
wrong.
it down.
Whatever.
Grande.
Says the incident took place at a bar. Go figure. He's always in a bar. And it was noted that Connor had been out sailing with his fiancee, Dee Davlin, and then flew to another location before being arrested. Says he's been interviewed and released.
I have no comment.
No comment.
Not at all.
I only got one thing to say about him. When he walked out to fight and he did this,
You know that's the whole thing, right?
I know. When he did that, that lets me know right there. He's capable of a sexual assault.
I have no comment.
That had nothing to do with sexual assault. He just, I'll put it like this. No matter how much money you have, no matter how much fame you have, sometimes you still can't get a woman to fuck you.
That's a fact.
And he looks like the type.
Chiron, they can't see your comments on Facebook. If you come to YouTube, you can comment. We can see it. More
Hi,
people will
Chiron.
see it.
Thanks for
He's on
joining.
YouTube. He's on YouTube. He's on Facebook watching. But I know he
What
probably
did he say?
playing Madden. He said, "I've never said that." What up, Jimmy? What up, Jimmy Green?
So, yeah. Let's move on to the next story then. Nick Cannon.
Heard about this one.
Oh, goof ass.
He need to sit his ass down. What up? What up, Terrace? Hey,
What up?
Terrace. I wish we had a clip of Terrace doing the that one chip challenge. He lasted all of 30 seconds. He looked like he was in distress.
I seen this one news reporter lady, black lady. She and her white co-host both did the one chip challenge. This nigga was over here dying, lips on fire, sweating, eyes watering, everything, just by tasting it. And he still ate it. She ate it, licked her fingers like a true black queen. Like a true black queen. And she was like, that was good. You okay?
Stunning. Terrace,
No,
could you please describe what you felt? I'm not doing it. I don't like hot food.
On a scale of Tabasco to California wildfire, how hot was it?
Hey, he from California too, so he know them wildfires. I'm not doing the one chip challenge. Not at all.
I do it. I like spicy foods.
Bring it to a Terrace. But if you're watching on Facebook, go to youtube.com/maybe I'm tripping. We can see your comments in front of us on the page because Joy, you can't see you guys' comments. So
why can't you just send Chiron the link, Ken?
Chiron knows how to use YouTube. He's playing Madden right now, and he probably don't want to use that thing on his phone.
He said, visceral shooting, excruciating pain. It literally took me to the brink of, do you still want to be alive?
Wow.
Yeah, Dante saw her. She was a beast. She ate that chip and went about her day.
I know how production works. Here's the thing. If so many people have said and had damn near-death experience, like my friend TB Boxing Addict, it just brings the question to me.
Well, some people can't handle spicy foods as well as others. Like, for instance, have you ever seen the hot nut challenge?
No.
Spicy nut challenge?
That sounds sexual.
No, it's the spicy nut challenge. So basically it's 5 different flavors of like peanuts, and they're all coated with something different. And it goes from a scale of 1 to like 5, and they get hotter each and every time. And then you just, you take one.
I have no desire to do anything like that.
Why?
Because I don't have a need to put myself in pain to eat. And I know, man, y'all had different types of reactions because your sister-in-law, I felt so bad for her. I thought she was like, I'm about to die.
Okay, so if you don't want to do spicy challenges, then let's do the nasty jelly bean challenge.
Nope. I have a weak stomach. I can't take stuff like that.
Why is your stomach so weak?
I get it from my grandmother. We can't take stuff like that. We get queasy at the sight of just BS. That's just, I can't do it. Like me, like, say, like, I don't know, it was different with my son or whatever, but seeing that he's older now or dealing with an adult and like say you go out drinking and they throw up. Can't handle it. I can't help you. You have to clean up your own vomit because if I have to clean it up, I'm throwing up too. I just can't do it. It's just, I'll tell you another fun fact about me. Something that makes two things that make me queasy. Growing up, we used to play outside, things like that. And you know, there's fences and things like that. You playing basketball or football, somebody go to the side and spit and it hangs on the fence. That will throw me into just the sickest moments. Second thing is this. Say you're chewing gum and then you want to go eat chips or maybe you want to eat something and you put it on your plate, on a bag, on a lip of a can. I can't handle. I don't want to see that.
Or on the back of your hand?
I don't want to see that. I do not want to see that. That just bothers me, man. That's how bad my stomach. I can't even see chewed gum. And then if I'm eating, because when I taste, because Dante knows, it's like if I'm eating and it's on the plate, I feel like I'm chewing it. Your gum. I'm just like, I don't like it.
You really do have a weak stomach.
Very.
Okay, so
I don't like to see people in pain, and I don't like to see chewed gum or spit hanging on a fence.
You can't see people like, you know how they have those shows like Jackass and the other ones where, you know, people skateboard and fall and break a bone and you see it.
Can't do broken bones, no. Remember when that girl got hit by that car and her leg was sitting like that?
No?
My mama used to like watching surgeries. Like, remember they had that on MD? They had the surgeries cutting bones and shit. She used to love watching them surgeries. I'd be like, bruh, change the
I can watch a surgery and have a plate of food, be like,
hell no.
Like, it doesn't bother me. I don't have a weak stomach.
Tell me this.
The only thing that I cannot do, the one thing that I cannot do is feces.
Don't date Odell then. Listen. So, Chris, it's like if you just doing and you just spit and it just hits the fence and it's like hanging and I don't like it. Now tell me this, Joy. So you're in your home and you're making a sandwich of any kind and you cutting something and you lick the knife. I'm like saying like you like scoop.
Who licks a knife?
No, not a butter knife.
I've never licked a butter knife in my life.
Damn. Never? Like, say you're making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you lick it before you put it in the sink.
First of all, I don't eat peanut butter and jelly.
Joy is a Republican, y'all, and she loves Trump.
No, I do not, because I don't eat peanut butter and jelly. It's too sweet. I don't like.
Just think like
that's not a sandwich. That's a dessert.
The edges like run across your teeth. That's just like a weird. I don't like the way it just makes a weird.
This is why I don't lick utensils.
So you never licked the mixer? You never licked the mixer when your mom's making like pastries?
I lick the spoon.
That's it. That is a fact. I don't like going inside of them things, man.
Why?
I just don't.
Why don't you like hospitals?
People in pain. People. Like,
I don't like hospitals because of the way it smells, especially like if you go to an older hospital, like in Louisiana. When my dad was going through his whole thing and he needed, surgery and stuff like that, like I walked in and it smelled like people had died there.
Right. You must have been in Earl K. Long then.
No, I was in Lafayette.
Oh man, that's even worse.
Was
Or
Lafayette
even
General,
like
Lafayette Regional, whatever it's
even
called.
like going to nursing homes.
Yeah.
So like I'll go in and peep. We had an uncle in the nursing home. I would go in and peep and talk. He had a stroke. He couldn't really talk that well, and he couldn't walk that well. But it was just like we would go visit him. I would go in and speak and this, that, and the other, and I'm in the hallway. And then there's just like random people like just yelling out. I just did not like it. I don't like it. Hospitals and nursing homes, I don't like. But I love old people, but I don't like hospital and nursing homes. I don't.
How do you feel about it?
Hold the phone before we go any further. Since my brother's telling all my business, let me tell you about him and his sensitive ass. So we would be out, and this was something that happened in the neighborhood. I don't know how it was in front of our house. My brother would cry when he sees homeless people. Cry.
What?
Weep. He would cry like, "What you doing?" Just cry when he saw old people. I mean, homeless people. Cry. Since he won't tell my business, I'm telling his business. He used to cry.
Maybe he had a heart and he felt bad for someone who didn't have a home.
So why is he talking my business, talking about how I don't like going to hospitals and nursing homes?
We talking about weak stomachs, not weak hearts.
But no, okay. Here's the thing. Going like that doesn't make me squeamish. I just don't like going in there. I just don't like it.
So what if you, Lord forbid, you needed to go to a hospital?
I did. I'll go in, I look, and then I go back to the little waiting area.
No, I'm talking about if you had something life-threatening and the only way you could save your life is if they wheeled you into this surgery and be like, Ken, we need to operate on you right now. Let's go.
Well, my leg, when I hurt my leg about 4 or 5 years ago, it was a real when I'm going through something, when I tore my Achilles and I didn't that was my first time having a major injury like that. I didn't understand it. I had to drive myself to the hospital. This when I lived here. I had to go on base because it was the closest. Yeah, Dante, yeah, really, since you want to tell my business. But it was the closest hospital. So when I got there, I wasn't even thinking about that. I wasn't even thinking about it. So it was just like, and when you're in the emergency room, it's a bit different than when you go on a wing with people that are in the beds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You hear the beeping and the people on the ventilators and you hear all that. But when I had to go in for my surgery, it wasn't like it was no issue, but it was just like, let me hurry and get this done so I can get out of here.
Okay. All I know is that everybody can agree in the comments, we need more content. So we are going to do something extra, whether it be a fun game, whether it be eating something, a food challenge, something. We're going to give some extra content.
I'm on a diet.
Don't. Says the person who came over here with a fried shrimp basket.
I needed it.
Okay, you wasn't on a diet then.
It's my cheat day.
I can't with you. Let's go to the next story. So Nick Cannon wants to sit down with Eminem and invites him to Wild 'N Out. If you guys don't know, Nick Cannon and Eminem has had a long, what up, Chiron? Has a long history of beef, mostly regarding Mariah Carey, which is Nick Cannon's ex and baby mama. And I know he lied about the diet.
This is true. Chiron tried to get me to come to Dallas to come to the hospital when his baby was born. What he's not telling you is that his son, I don't want to tell his business, but son's fine. Strong, healthy boy. He ready to start running. I think he's ready to chew gum. I'm his uncle. And when he turns 2 and he walking, I'm going to give him some beer. I'm that uncle. I'm going to give him some beer. But I didn't go. I did not go.
Nothing. You didn't bring him a cigar to congratulate him? Nothing?
I didn't go.
You're a bad friend.
I didn't go. I could not. I can't do it. I wasn't going to be able to see my nephew like that. I wasn't going. I saw the pictures. I said, hey, I'll see y'all when y'all get back. Hey, but wasn't I the first one to see him when he came home? Was I? Maybe. I think I was.
Yeah, Dante. Nick Cannon needs to let it go. Let me finish the story real quick. If you guys don't know, Nick Cannon and Eminem has had a long feud. Most of it surrounding his ex and baby mama, Mariah Carey. Eminem used to date her, I guess, as well. It didn't last long. It wasn't that, public. But Eminem has rapped about her and said some things, which he raps about everybody and say some things. And Nick Cannon took it to heart, made diss tracks. It's been a feud going on for years and years. And I think, honestly, Nick Cannon needs to let it go. He's never going to be a better rapper than Eminem. He's also probably not going to be as rich as Eminem. And
incredible. It's lucrative.
Shut up. And I honestly think that Nick Cannon is a bit corny, a little goofy, and he just needs to stop. I honestly think if Nick Cannon and Eminem got into a fist fight, Eminem would whip his ass. And everybody knows me.
I don't know.
Everyone who knows me know that I love me some Eminem. He is definitely in my top 5, if not top 3 lyricists of all times.
He's up there, but everything's interchangeable.
Plus, he's for the people. He went against Trump. He supports Black Lives Matter. He's down for the cause. He's not he has made some mistakes in his.
He's corny.
Right.
I don't know. It's just when you hear stories like that, and even the whole thing of it's just. Here's the thing: when you make a certain type of money, you're in certain types of circles. That's when you see celebrities, intermingle with so many different people. Mm-hmm. Even to where on Vlad TV, they're doing Andre Rison. He was a wide receiver for the Atlanta Falcons, famous for fighting Deion Sanders on the field. He dated Left Eye. Then come to find out, Left Eye was cool with Pac. Like really to where he was saying Left Eye was saying that Pac was her soulmate, like Jada was saying Pac. You know what I'm saying? But I never heard that until that.
I don't care what nobody says. Pac is my soulmate. Okay.
Oh yeah, you did say some shit like that like last week or something.
What you talking about? I never said that.
Didn't you text me something about he's your husband or something like that?
No, I said they lucky they killed him.
Huh?
I said that they're lucky that they killed Pac because me and Pac would have had a thing.
Shut the hell up. Please.
Anyway, I love Tupac. Tupac is always going to be number 1 in my book. But I can see why people would say that. His aura, he's smart. He's a prophet. He's a rapper. He's an actor. He's an all-around entertainer and icon. So I can understand why people would be infatuated with that persona of Tupac. You know what I'm saying? And I do believe that he was taken away off of this earth way before his time should have come. He would have done a whole bunch of other things. But that's besides the point. I think that the reason why Left Eye would say that is because before she died, she was actually going to sign with Death Row if she hadn't already. Shut up, Dante. Pac was not gay.
Wow.
Biggie was gay.
Stop saying the G word.
Biggie was bisexual.
Stop saying that.
He was married to Faith. He was messing around with Kim, and him and Diddy was getting their Diddy on.
They monitor YouTube and Facebook. So we have to listen. Them people with that rainbow got some power. Stop calling people gay.
Shut up. Scary ass. Anyway, all I'm saying is that if you listen to some of Biggie's lyrics, yes, he could rap good. And I do like Biggie as well as far as musically. But he said some pretty suspect things in his lyrics.
Hey, Julie, I got to go do something right quick. Hold tight. Take care of the podcast for a second.
Did you call me Julie? Is my name Julie?
Joya.
My name Julie now?
Sorry.
Julie, I'm sorry, but my name is Julie now. What do you got to do?
I told you somebody come and pick something up.
Oh my gosh, y'all. He is making drug
Hey,
deals.
t-shirt. No, I'm not. Don't you say no shit like that.
Y'all, Ken is a kingpin.
No, I'm not.
Kingpin Ken.
Yeah.
Anyway, while Ken is doing some illegal transactions,
I'll still be able to hear you, and I probably could talk, but you just won't see me.
Joe Exotic series starring Nicolas Cage has been picked up by Amazon. Y'all want to see Nicolas Cage be the Tiger King or what?
I think he could pull it off. He resembles him. I think he could do it.
Top 5 Eminem songs.
Stan.
The Way I Am, Stan, 3 a.m. The whole.
What about the one with this Machine Gun Kelly?
The whole Relapse album.
I never saw it. I mean,
you never saw it or you never heard it?
I never heard it.
Yeah. It's just his wordplay is just. Oh, and I do like the Godzilla song with Juice WRLD, R.I.P. Juice WRLD. That's off of Eminem's new album, Music to Be Murdered By. He has a few hits on there. I like that. It was tight. So let's see. So do you guys want to see the Tiger King series on Netflix? I'm not sure if I want to see that at all. Not on Netflix, on Amazon, I mean. It says it's going to be an 8-episode show. And Joe Exotic, it's going to be called Joe Exotic, A Dark Journey to the World of a Man Gone Wild.
Shameless plug, since Joey wants to talk shit. I am a vendor who sells iPod Pros in the package, and someone's coming to buy them. Okay?
iPod or AirPod?
AirPods.
You said iPod.
Sorry.
I need them sunglasses, Ken.
I got you.
I've been asking for them and you never delivered.
They're in my trunk. I got them.
Don't make me leave a bad review.
Here's the thing. Somebody right now is coming to buy all of these. This is 11. If anyone needs them, I got them. Thank you.
Yeah, Walk on Water was good by Eminem. I did like the Recovery album too. It didn't get a lot of good reviews, but
He doesn't rap good sober.
They had a few gems on there. They did have a few gems on there. Kimberly, this is a Saint Snuggie. It's cold. I like it really cold in my apartment, so I have my Snuggie on. Yeah, because they rock. Saints fan, Who Dat, Nation, all of that. Yep. Yeah, Julie, those are all great. Like, I am a huge M fan. I don't really like to compare or have a list of the tops. I would say it goes off of their body of work. Unfortunately, Biggie falls short because he wasn't around long enough to have more than just a couple of albums and maybe a greatest hits. But Tupac, he had a lot of stuff released after his death. It wasn't all good, but you know, he had a lot of things, you know, a lot of things released. I more so like Tupac as an actor, and I would have liked to see him blossom more and possibly win some awards for his acting. He was a great actor. One of my favorite.
I'm not going to be able to hear you. I'm taking my headphones off so you don't hear me talking.
Ken, nobody cares. We're talking about music.
Okay.
Anyway, can you take your AirPods off of the computer?
What are they doing?
Echoing.
Ah,
Put them next to the computer. Thank you.
I'm putting them back in the case.
You suck.
No, I don't.
Favorite Pac movie is probably gonna have to be. I don't know. Juice is a top one, but I do like the one that he did with Thandie Newton, and they were like Gridlocked. Is it Gridlocked? I like that one, but I think Juice because of his ability to like play crazy. Like one of my favorite scenes of Tupac was when he was standing by the lockers with Omar Epps, and he was like, "You know what? I am crazy, and you know what else? I don't give a fuck." Like I was like, "Okay, Tupac, he's really crazy." But then you have the sweeter side of Tupac in like Poetic Justice, where he's just a misunderstood man, and he's not really looking for love, and he has been almost tarnished by just growing up in the area that they were, which would have been California. Baby mama strung out on drugs. He's just trying to do right. He's a post office worker. Just trying to focus on music and making it. And then his cousin gets killed. And then, he just started this whole love thing with Janet. And he's kind of torn between, what should I do? Should I continue to follow my dream, even though my cousins died? And should I continue to pursue this woman after I hurt her feelings and made it seem like everything was all good, And Janet wasn't giving him no play in the beginning anyway. But, I think it turned out to be a good love story. They both were, I guess, kind of in similar situations as far as love goes. She lost, somebody who she loved, and and he just was looking for something to love. So kind of came together in the end, and I liked it. So it was good. It was real good. So unpopular opinion, and I know a lot of people are gonna probably kill me over this one, but I don't think the Wayans family is funny at all. I appreciate their contributions that they have brought to film and what they've done for, African American community as far as yeah, she was terrible to him at first, and I heard that she tried to get him to do an AIDS test before they were able to kiss on screen. But I just don't find the Wayans family funny at all. I appreciate their contributions though, and what they did as far as like in Living Color, bringing a bunch of comedians together and start jump starting some careers as far as like Jim Carrey and Tommy Davidson and people like that. But I don't think their family is funny at all. A lot of their movies are really goofy. A lot of them are parodies. A lot of them are spoofs. I don't find Marlon funny. He's more goofy. Like the goofy little brother. Like, shut up and sit down. Like, why are you always acting goofy, slobbering, and just being dumb? Like, that's how I feel about, him as far as, him trying to be a comedian or trying to be funny. I do, however, feel like Marlon is a better drama actor than he is a comedian. If you ever seen Requiem for a Dream, I think Marlon, perfect acting. He is so much better in drama than he is in comedy, which I think is why it's taking him so long to do stand up and to be a successful comedian than his older brothers, But but I appreciate their contributions. I don't find the sister Kim funny at all. I think Damon and Keenan have great minds and they have great eyes for film and they're great writers. But as far as acting wise or being funny, it's just it's too goofy for me. It's non-believable. So I did like I did like Low Down Dirty Shame. The only reason I did like that movie is because Jada was in it, and her personality in that movie, like the feisty, you know, around the way girl. A lot of people have said that's your personality, Joya. That her right there in that movie, that's you. But I don't see it. But I did like the movie. I did like Jada in that movie as well. But that was my unpopular opinion about the Wayans family. So yeah, I'm glad Ken didn't hear that. And I don't know what's taking him so long. Doesn't take that long to sell something. I don't know, but he needs an accountant because I don't think he can keep track of his stuff. Mm-mm-mm. But what are some unpopular opinions that you have, that you guys have? Let me know. Hi.
What's happening? What y'all was saying about me?
Nothing.
Lies.
I was telling them my unpopular opinion that I don't think the Wayans family is funny.
Um.
I appreciate their contributions to film, to the Black film industry and things like that, but I don't think any of them are funny. They have brilliant minds, but I don't think any of them are funny. And I also believe that Marlon is a better drama actor than he is a comedian.
That's what I was gonna say. Because he was good in Above the Rim.
Requiem for a Dream.
Never saw
And
it.
he was I can't even talk. When he was
I don't even know what words you're trying to say. Heroic?
Heroin addict.
I never saw it. I gotta check it out. Text me the name of it so I can look it up. But I like them. But look, Julie is right. Damon is the funniest. Keenan is the brains.
Who? Tom, I think he was trying to say Keenan and he said Keenan.
Listen, shut up. That hookah got me. But no, Keenan is the brains behind it. But Damon is by far the funniest. Stand up, and because he had a whole show.
I mean, like I said, I appreciate his contributions to TV and film, but like in Living Color and things like that, where he broke out a lot of comedians that didn't have a big name like Jim Carrey and Tommy Davidson and other people. But that was perfect. But it wasn't just him, so I could take that. He's the creator of something. Along with his brothers and his family, and they all ate off of that. And
his sister was funny. She was good on the skits.
Kim was horrible.
Hold on. Siri talking again. What'd you say?
Kim was horrible. I'm sorry.
While drinking your juice in the hood?
Yes. I did not like that movie.
Oh, yeah?
No, I did not. Now that made my stomach twirl. When he put them hot sauce on that girl's feet.
Ew.
She had them hairy knuckles on her toes.
Man, I seen somebody in the mall one day with that.
Julie, I'm going to have to agree with you on that. Kanye is not a genius. I wouldn't say he's an opportunist. I say that he's just like the Kardashians, which I feel is why they got married. They see someone do something that no one really pays attention to and takes credit for it and tries to do it either bigger or put their own spin on it and just take the full credit for it. I don't think he's a genius at all. As far as production wise, making beats, samples and things like that, he was a genius, but I don't feel like his music slaps like it used to no more. So I can't even give him credit for that. When you're a producer and you're making beats and you're making music, like your sound evolves with the times, and I don't think Kanye's ever did that. Top 5 90s movies. Oh,
I got CTA, so I can't think back that far.
Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, Juice, New Jack City.
All gangster movies. What do you know?
What? And 90s? I mean, that's pretty much all they had. Right? Am I right?
Love Jones.
I didn't like that.
Brown Sugar.
I didn't like that either.
The Wood.
Didn't like that one either.
Above the Rim.
It was all right because Tupac was in it. But
Mrs. Doubtfire.
I love Mrs. Doubtfire.
Beethoven.
I don't like slobbery dogs. No.
Beetlejuice.
I love Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
All right.
I like movies like Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Throw Mama from the Train. Goonies.
Yeah, all of that. I love all of that. Flowers in the Attic. People Under the Stairs.
People in the Stairs.
Yes.
Sandlot. Was that 90s? Yeah, Sandlot.
You sure that was 90s?
Yeah. I was a kid. We watched it on VHS.
I don't think I ever seen that.
Newsies. The best musical ever created.
And I don't like musicals.
Love and Basketball was 2000s, I think.
I do not love Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball can go to hell in a handbasket.
Jesus Christ.
Because what I'm not about to do is have us Black women up here thinking that we gotta hold out for a good man and let him run and sow his royal oats and wait for him and, put our career on hold and all of that stuff until he get hurt. Till he get hurt and break his leg, and then now all of a sudden he needs me. That wasn't love. He was narcissistic. He had a whole good woman right there in front of him, grew up with her, childhood friends, all of that stuff. Took her virginity on prom night, and then just wanted to go and run around.
True.
I wouldn't have gave him another chance.
American Pie. Arachnophobia, no. Friday, yes. All the Fridays.
Friday. Wait, was this 90s or 2000s? The
90s.
The movies with Chris Farley.
90s.
That was 90s? Okay,
I like the 90s, I believe.
I like Black Sheep. I like Tommy Boy. I
What's
like
funny?
Coneheads.
Coneheads on TV the other day.
It was so funny.
Lethal Weapon.
I did like Lethal Weapon. I love action movies.
Golden Child. Eddie Murphy.
I just watched that on Amazon. I love Golden Child. And unpopular opinion, I thought the Beverly Hills Cops movies were genius.
They were.
I love them, especially when they went to Wonder World. Wonder World. Wonder World. Let's see. What other movies did they have? Classic 90s movies. Help us out.
House Party. Varsity Blue was okay.
House Party was good, but I don't like anything after 2.
True. But the one with Immature in it was pretty cool.
I didn't like that.
Class Act.
I loved Class Act.
All the Spike Lee joints.
You said you was going to play with my frog. That's what he said?
I don't know. But all the Spike Lee joints.
Unpopular opinion.
Crooklyn.
I loved Crooklyn. I did not like Jungle Fever at all.
It was a lot.
It didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
If you knew you was gonna go back to your wife, then why even entertain a relationship with the other woman. Just say you slept with her, it was, and then go back to your wife.
Boomerang?
Didn't like it. I don't like relationship movies. Only one I did like was
You are cold-hearted.
Poetic Justice.
Sister Act. Poetic
Sister
Justice
Act
was
was
hard.
good.
Color Purple?
I liked Color Purple. I had to watch that. My mama would have killed me if I didn't want to watch it.
Here's the thing. Women's of Brewster Place.
Love that movie.
You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about Women's of Brewster Place.
You don't know nothing about that. When she was trying to find a home, and that little old lady was like, "Where you going with that little red baby?"
Meteor Man. Don't
Corny.
do Robert Townsend.
Corny.
Damn.
Only one I liked from him was 5 Heartbeats.
A house is a heart is a house for love, and I've learned there is nothing that can break a house. Choir boy, let it go.
Is there a heart in the house tonight?
Stand up. Stand up. Let me know if you understand. And in that movie, if you know, Leon was snapping off beat when they jumped off the stage and did it. He was all off, like really off beat.
Fun fact about that movie, his name wasn't Eddie Kane. It wasn't Eddie King. It was Eddie King, King. He was a Southern boy. He was a Southern boy. He had a Southern accent, and he pronounced it Eddie Kane. It's King.
To see you, Flash.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get it, cause you ain't got it, Jack.
But yeah,
The Midnight Stars.
It was Bird and the Midnight Falcons.
Sure was. I was testing you out.
When I was a young boy, still playing with my toys.
That was a good song, man.
Hell yeah. What other movies was there? Oh, White Men Can't Jump was a good one, Julie.
My girl was there. My girl made me cry.
I can't watch movies like that. I don't like
got killed by them bees, man. He didn't have to go in there.
Okay, to this day, I'm still scared of Candyman.
I've never seen it.
You never seen Candyman? I
don't watch scary movies.
I can't even see that man that played Candyman play in other movies. Like he played in what was that? What's the movies where people just die crazy ways? Final Destination. He played in that, and I still wasn't fucking with him. I'm like, nigga, you played Candyman. I don't trust you.
Damn.
I don't. But yeah.
Shit. We're going in at 10 o'clock.
Okay, well then let's go ahead and wrap it up. We didn't talk about a couple of stories, but I was waiting for you to make your
Wednesday.
I was waiting for you to make your transactions. You took long, so.
True.
Anyway, well, maybe next time we'll have a discussion on 90s culture. And we'll go into cartoons.
I grew up in it.
Yeah, we'll go into cartoons. We'll go into movies. We'll go into music. We'll go into
underrated cartoon of the 90s, Snorks.
Underrated cartoon of the 90s was Real Monsters.
That was late 90s. I wasn't really into that. It was a great cartoon, but I was getting older.
You know who were disgusting? Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy. There's a whole documentary about Ren and Stimpy. There's a documentary out right now.
When Stimpy was going through some type of mental breakdown or depression, they made him like he was like a depressed like housewife that would just sit on the bed and cry. And then Ren went to check on him like, I don't know him anymore and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
a cat or a dog?
Stimpy was a cat, a fat cat.
Because Ren was a dog.
Ren was a chihuahua.
Yes.
And you remember the guy who used to put rubber on his knees? The rubber nipple guy?
Yeah.
That was,
Those were condoms.
they had to be.
Listen, watch that documentary. That was not for kids.
Yeah.
The
Can't even-
dude, the guy, he has a Howard Stern interview and he said some outlandish stuff. Crazy. Just
Yeah, they
watch
had
this. Look at it.
Okay, before we end, does anybody remember The Secret Life of Alex Mack? Nobody seems to remember this show.
Yes.
And it was a good show.
Yes. That's like Pete and Pete.
Yes, she's the white chick. She had the black dude best friend, and she would melt into like the puddle or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
remember
that was
that.
my shit. And nobody
But it's
seems to
like-
remember that.
It's so vague. All those cartoons is like, but the thing is like, because of what we have now, our memories have been skewed. So we have glimpses of the past of things we watched, things like, unless you were like a diehard. Like I remember that show, but I don't remember.
I remember everything that I watched because
Like Jet Jackson. I watched that and I can't remember anything from it.
I remember Are You Afraid of the Dark was
Remember that too?
the scariest kids show out there. The stories they would tell, Goosebumps, all of them.
Goosebumps, yeah.
Oh my
That was like the whole
god.
thing, like when what's the name of the thing when you go and buy things? What was the name of that at school?
Scholastic Book Fair?
Book fair. Goosebumps were like the top thing that people would buy. This Goosebumps.
That and the pajama dude? What was the name of that book? The underpants dude?
I remember. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and he had a cape and he would wear his
That's Quail Man Doug.
No, that's not. I'm talking about the Adventures of something. Whatever.
I probably know. But guys, thank you for joining us on this impromptu Monday. We really didn't have any topics, but Joya pulled out some great topics. Still working through the kinks and trying to get some things started on our other issue and things like that. But we're getting bigger and better every time we record. It's going to be a lot of big things coming. And, we like for you to ride with us. We love when you guys come and interact with us, man. We
Hold on.
appreciate.
Julie, yes. Angry Beavers and Cat Dog.
I was too old. I was working when that was coming on.
So was I. Still watching it.
Julie said Captain Underpants.
Yes, Captain Underpants. That was the name of those books.
I don't remember that. I was out of school probably by then. But we appreciate each and every one of you. You Patreons, we love you.
We
You
showed
guys make things happen. You guys are the reason why we can do the things that we're doing and upgrades and all that type of stuff. It's because of you and your contributions to us that we can get better and better, because
only you can prevent homelessness.
don't make my brother cry, because you know him and homeless people.
I forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't make him cry. But thank you again. This has been another episode of Maybe I'm Tripping with Big Ken.
And Joya the Queen. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and bang that bell so you know when we go live. Down below. Hit it. Hit it. Or I'll make Ken sing. And y'all don't want that.
Because I love singing.
Too
No,
bad
Siri, goddamn.
Too bad you don't do it well.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. See you Wednesday.